No name.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. What all these days have in common? That's all the days football games are played on. But football is a $9 billion industry, and these huge athletes do not get paid that much like, say, a baseball player. Football is one of the most watched sports in America, and these athletes play one of the roughest sports there is. According to Forbes.com, the NFL made close to $9 billion last year. They can make this much because each game has about 70,000 fans, with each seat costing nearly $100. According to WallStreetCheatSheet.com, the Dallas Cowboys had an average of 80,000 fans at their games. A great NFL player makes close to $20 million. Peyton Manning, the NFL superstar, has a 5-year contract with the Denver Broncos worth $95 million, while an average player makes about $770,000. But playing such a brutal sport, you'd think that football players would get paid more than, say, a baseball player. But this isn't true. Baseball makes more than football because of players having longer careers and no salary cap. The NFL's $9 billion in money is split evenly between 32 teams, unlike baseball, with each team keeping all the money they make to themselves. Baseball's Alex Rodriguez has agreed to a contract worth nearly $30 million per year, while NFL stars Peyton Manning and Tom Brady only make about $10 million per year. There are also more players to have to pay in football, with close to 60-man rosters, while baseball only has about 30 players on their team. Careers are also longer in the MLB because the injury risk is smaller, unlike a football player whose career can be ended in his first season with an injury like a torn ACL. Some of the best times you can have are when you're gathered around the TV with a bunch of friends watching the game. Television has also made it easy to watch the games so now everyone can enjoy football. Football is a highly watched sport in America. Last year, about 64% of Americans watch football on TV. The NFL has 4 contracts with TV stations such as CBS, Fox, NBC, and ESPN. According to Answers.com, the NFL made about $3.7 billion of revenue on a TV contract with CBS. With all the TV network contracts combined, the NFL made a little over $20 billion. Football is a fun sport to watch, but there are also some horrific and violent injuries that can be seen. The injury risk in football is one of the highest of all sports, with a chance of someone being injured almost every game. Some injuries small, some injuries big. As you can see from this chart from the Washington Post, men's football is the highest in game and practice rate of injuries, with 35.9% every game, and practice by 9.6% chance. Not to mention the head injuries that come from playing football. CNN says that the repeated head-to-head contact in football can cause chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which is a degenerative disease of the brain and is associated with repeated head traumas like concussions. According to ABCNews.com, the head injuries are becoming greater because players are becoming bigger, faster, and stronger, such as players like Ndamukong Suh, the defensive end for the Detroit Lions, and J.J. Watts, the defensive end for the Houston Texans. And damage from this sort of mild subclinical head traumas can add up over time. Shots to the head that don't necessarily cause obvious symptoms lead coaches and trainers to assume mistakenly that a player is fine to get back in the game, and sometimes athletes keep quiet about this type of injury because they want to keep playing. Thank you.